sometimes we'll talk to a business owner that says, well, you keep talking about qualified wages. We shut down. I didn't pay anybody during that time. Or maybe I had to furlough most of my workforce for 2 months or 3 months or whatever. We can still find qualified wages during that period in the form of health insurance premiums. And so another nuance to the credit that a lot of even practitioners don't understand is when we're calculating it based on health insurance and taking those qualified wages based on health insurance, we can take both the employer and the employee paid premiums, and we're looking at medical, dental, and vision premiums. And we also have, it's kind of getting into the weeds here, and it's kind of making it sound a little bit complicated, but we have ways of making that determination of what those premiums were, easier for the client. We can look at COBRA rates as one example. We can use a reasonable average per employee to arrive at the health insurance piece. But I think it's important to note the health insurance piece is included in that qualified wage determination. And so even if you don't pay an employee wages for a certain period of time, say you have hourly employees, and if they're not working, you're not paying them, but they have health insurance benefits. That's a good example where we would definitely want to pull in those health insurance premiums and calculate that as part of qualified wages to arrive at a credit.
And I think it's really important to point out that the word or term qualified wages is a term of art in the employee retention credit. Again, it doesn't actually just mean literal wages. It includes the employee taxable wages. I'm going to emphasize taxable wages, as well as the healthcare costs, for example. So again, that's why something like a 1099 contractor isn't getting paid a W-2 salary. That is something that is very distinct. Again, we're going to be taking W-2 employees. We're not going to be taking 1099 contractors. So there are a lot of industries that definitely were impacted by the pandemic and would definitely qualify. But some of them, unfortunately, don't have the type of workforce that would qualify and fit this credit, meaning they don't have W-2 employees, they have 1099 contractors. But again, that's the way that the tax code is written, and we're making sure that we're applying it correctly for each taxpayer in each industry.